happy vlog, guys. So today is an exciting day. It's Christmas deck put up day. Now, as you would have heard in the intro and probably in about 3,000 times in all the videos, I'm pre-filming a lot of Bookmas / vlogmas because obviously I am mostly full-time job, and with that means that I cannot film and edit daily. And also I am the type of person that puts their Christmas decks up on the 5th of November. Why the 5th? I don't know, but the last few years it's always been the 5th of November. So this year I feel out of sorts because it is currently the 9th of November and my Christmas decks are not up. Might look like it from this angle because my fairy lights are on my bed, but if you've seen many of my videos you'll know that they are a permanent feature. So today is Christmas deck put up day, and I thought I'd take you along with me. We're gonna have some cozy Christmassy vibes going on. I need to strip my bed and remake it because I've got some Christmas bedding. I've got to give you a haul of the Christmas bits that I've picked up. I really like the Christmas deck that I use currently. So I didn't buy any new Christmas decks, but I did buy Christmas pajamas and Christmas bedding. So I feel like they're essentials, but Christmas decorations, I've only got the one room to decorate, so I don't need to have loads. I'm not a trinkety person. I don't like having lots out on the side. I quite like a minimalised space. So what I have, I like. And so with that, we're going to be decorating today. You guys are going to see that. See me obviously put the new Christmas bedding on, put the tree up. Mine's not a conventional tree. Mine is one of those like branch trees. I don't know how to explain it. It's literally like white with twigs, but I love it. I'm going to have my headphones on throughout the video, be listening to an audiobook, which I wish I could say to you was a Christmas audiobook, but it's not. It's actually The Maidens by Alex Michaelis. I know I'm filming my front camera, so that's going to be the wrong way around, so I'm very sorry. But I need to get that book finished so then I can carry on getting into my Bookmas reading. But I really am so excited to take you along with me today. We need to get the decks out, which is going to be a mission in itself, because basically in the back part of that end wardrobe over there is kind of a cubby hole under the stairs. Because I live in like a house with 3 floors, so under there is a cubby hole under the stairs, and literally all we keep under there is our Christmas decorations. But I've moved back in and I have in there some drawers with all my like stationery stuff in, my walking pad, I've got my coats, my brother's got half of his wardrobe in there, so all of that has to come out before we can get the Christmas deck. Fun. So I'm gonna get ready because I feel like I just want to put a little something on my face while I'm filming, and then we're gonna get the Christmas decks out and get started. What I'll probably do is strip the bed first, so that when I'm getting the Christmas decks and everything out and they're a bit dusty and musty, they're not all over my bedding, although this bedding will be going in the wash. In fact, actually, yeah, I might keep the bedding on and then we can strip it after all the Christmas dusty musty Christmas decks are out. But yeah, let me get my makeup on and then I will give you guys a haul of what I got in town yesterday, ready for day, and get into the nitty gritty of the decorating, because I need to also figure out where my Christmas tree is going to go, because my Christmas tree has always gone right in this corner here, and now my book cart's there, so I don't know whether I'm still going to be able to get my Christmas tree kind of in there as well around the book cart, which is ideal because I don't have anywhere else to A, put the Christmas tree, or B, put the book part. So we need to try and get it to fit. But let me get my makeup on and we can figure it all out as we go along. Okay guys, so we are ready to start the video. I've got my holly jolly Christmas jumper on. I will try and remember to invert this clip because I want to show you my bits and pieces. So I've been ready for a little while and got distracted because I actually have been waiting for my delivery to come in to finish off the bedding. So I'll show you what I got in town first and then I'll explain the delivery, because our town, I live in Plymouth, which has quite a small mall / shopping centre, and it's not the best, so we had to get delivered a little something. So went into town kind of for one main thing. I wanted to get some Christmas bedding, and I was also looking for some work shoes, but for the purposes of this video it's one main thing. Obviously ended up going into Boots whilst I was in there, mainly to get my brother deodorant because that's what he asked for. Did we get him deodorant? No, we did forget, but there's one extra thing. I picked up my Soap and Glory Speed Plumping Day Lotion, my Soap and Glory Clouded Dreams Whipped Night Cream, and my brown Sky High mascara. This one's running out, so I've just brought a top up for when I need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in my... I've got a little drawer of makeup that I'm not using at the moment, so it's like kind of unopened, or not kind of unopened, it's unopened and I'm not using it. And then we create a bit of a rotation. On that note, actually, let me just organise some of this a little bit, because basically my makeup drawers just get really messy, so I have like a little rotation station, so then my makeup drawers don't look that full. So I got them, and then I literally just got refills of these because both of these are running low. And if you've been with my channel for a while, you will have seen kind of the progress of my skin. Now, at the moment, I'm so happy with how my skin's looking, how I'm not getting many breakouts. I've got one on my cheek here at the moment, but it's coming up to that time of the month. I'm expecting breakout. I'm also have been somewhat stressed recently, and so it's understandable that there's breakouts there. So I'm not mad about it, but my skin is looking so good at the moment. I'm really happy with it, so I just want to keep on top of my skincare routine and not jeopardize it by running out of product and having to use something else for the day or the night while I go and get some. So picked up those, and then went into Primark, which had a really cute gingerbread bedding. They only had it in single size, and I've got a double bed, so I was just like, this is just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So was like, oh, kind of wanted the gingerbread one. Ended up going with a cute little Christmas tree one. So it's creamy with like brownie Christmas trees on. And in this set comes obviously the duvet cover and 2 pillows. But my bed is made up obviously of the fitted sheet on the bottom, duvet cover, and I need 4 pillows. So this is where the ordering comes in, because I was looking for a fitted sheet and another set of pillows to go with it. However, I couldn't find any that matched the duvet that were plain, unless they were like browns. And if you know me at all in real life, you know I hate brown. I went to a secondary school in Plymouth that had brown school uniform, and ever since then I'm like, you will not get me in brown. Don't like brown, don't really have anything brown in my life, just not a fan. So I'm in an hour, and I was just like, this is my Christmas bedding and I want something cute to go with it. And so I came up with the idea through seeing some options in town of getting a patterned fitted sheet and cushions and pillows. And also, you will know my bedding that I'm on is white. So I thought, if I can get something that's Christmassy-esque, but not, then it can be used all year round to go with my white bedding as well as the Christmas one. Did anywhere have any? No. Primark had a couple of fitted sheets options, but were either in singles or didn't have matching pillows, or they had pillows and didn't have the fitted sheets matching to go with it. This was the trouble that I had. So we tried Primark, we tried Dunelm, we tried Matalan, we tried Tesco's, there was none. So I was like, you know what guys, I'm gonna have to just order some online, and if I go to Amazon then I get next day delivery. So I picked up this gorgeous flowery pattern of fitted sheets, and it's a fitted sheet and 2 pillows. So I mean, it's not perfectly matching, but I think it's quite cute to go together, and it's just giving a little something else to the bedding. And like I say, I can then use it all year round. And the last thing that we got, so I'm hoping and aiming to film 2 videos today, because I'm aiming to film my decorating for Christmas video and then a cozy Christmas evening vlog, which you will see soon. And for that, what's one thing we need for a cozy Christmassy vlog is pajamas. Now, I own Christmas pajamas, do not get me wrong, but I saw these and I couldn't not. Look how stunning they are. They are the softest things in the world, but they've also got this gorgeous kind of Christmassy minimalistic pattern on. So I will be throwing those on tonight with a Christmas film, and they've got kind of like a scallop edge detailing. I love them. They're just from Primark. They literally cost £15, so I thought that's not bad at all. So we'll be whacking them on tonight for our cozy Christmas vlog, which you will see in 2 days time actually. So that was my little Christmassy style haul ready for today. Now the first thing we need to do, obviously, is get the Christmas decks out of the cupboard. And I think that is partly why I keep putting this video off, is because I know how much of a mission it's going to be to get them out. Once they're out, it will be absolutely fine plain sailing, because I know I'm pretty meticulous about like my Christmas stuff, and I know where most things go. And like I say, I've only got one room to decorate, so it doesn't take that long. But getting them out does. So I'm gonna go get the Christmas decks out. I will try and film some footage for you, but yeah, I'm gonna also get a quick clip of the weather outside because it is disgusting. and you cannot beat kind of gloomy, rainy, windy weather, which is, if you can hear the wind in the background, I'm sorry, but you can't beat it. And putting your Christmas decks up, it just makes everything so much better. So I'm gonna go do all that. I'm gonna carry on listening to the maidens. I am now on page 120, so I'm kind of getting into it a little bit more, which is good because I've needed to get back on my reading grind. As you will know, if you've watched any of the videos leading up to kind of this time of year, I've been doing the 75 medium and I'm slacking. I have read nothing for the last few days, so I've got a bit of reading to catch up on. I've just caught up on 60 pages worth, so we're gonna 70 pages. I think I'm like 180 pages behind on reading, maybe 240 including today, so we've got quite a bit to catch up on. So I'm gonna get my audiobook on. We have read some of my other book as well, which I'm reading for a different video, so I'm gonna get my audiobook on and then try and catch up as much as we can today because it's a lot that I'm behind on. But yeah, I will try and get some B-roll and then catch up with you when I can come up with a bit of a plan for the Christmas decks. Okay guys, so I have my Christmas decks out. As you can see, it's not a lot. I've got this pillow, which literally just replaces the cushion on my chair. Then I've got my Christmas decks in this bag. I've got a little festive light, which I'm not sure I'm going to put him, and then the tree. What we're going to do is we're going to have to try and, amongst all of the chaos, which is my bedroom right now, we're going to have to try and put up the Christmas decks. I think I can probably get my suitcases back in because I don't see me going away anytime soon, and if I am, they're easier to get out. So if I can put them away now, then that will get some room out of here, and then we can try and, I don't know, I've got to put the Christmas boxes back in the wardrobe, which is the only thing, which is why I can't put everything back together before we do it. So let's put the suitcases away and then we can start putting the Christmas decks out. Okay, so I think my decorations are done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to now obviously put all the boxes and everything away, tidy up, strip and make the bed, and then I will give you a full run through with all the final decks out and my bed made and everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I will say the only thing I think I've got left to do is get a little Christmassy pillow for my bed, but I'm not in any rush for that because I want it to be something classic and cute that I will use consistently throughout the years. So if I don't get one this year, then that's fine, but that is something that I will be on the lookout for across like the Christmas season, but not an essential. I'm going to do the rest of this off camera and I will give you a full film through in a minute. Okay guys, so I am actually stood in the one section of my room where you cannot see any Christmas decks. As you see, I found my little elf hat. I've still got my Christmas jumper on, so loving life. But I'm going to now give you a tour of my room, and it's so Christmassy and I love it. I literally love it so much. It's so Christmassy. It's really making me feel the vibes of Christmas. And yeah, I know this video is only going to be quite short. Oh, sneak preview there. This video is only going to be quite short, but it's honestly like was needed. So okay, so starting off, obviously I've got my little stocking, which when downstairs gets decorated will go downstairs, but for now that's where it's going to live. And then we've got my bed, which the bedding just looks gorgeous and cute. The fairy lights, although they're up all year round, obviously add to the Christmassy vibe, and I really like the little flower bedding behind the Christmas trees. So that's my bedding, and then there's nothing really over there. I keep quite a minimalist kind of vibe, so it's kind of small decorations that add up. But the next big thing, I guess, is my little elf light, which I actually got for Christmas, I think last year or the year before, and I love that. It's just, it won't be on all the time because the plug for it is really wide, and so I can't actually open up my door with it on, so that might move, it might stay there, I'm not sure. And then for my TV, we've got a little M&S light, some little fairy lights, and then a little sitting Santa. How cute is he? Got my little nutcracker box down here. That also might move. I'm not convinced on where it is, but right now it's guarding my washing, so you can't complain with that. And then my desk area, I've just put some tinsel up around my mirror. I've got a little like Christmassy tartan wreath. I've put my cactus's Santa hat back on, and I've got a little kind of mug that I got from the Bristol market or Birmingham market last year. And then I've got my pillow, which just has a little signage on, which is just Christmassy vibes. I then decorated my TBR cart. It's just got some fairy lights on it and a little elf's hat, nothing major. This obviously is the main deal. Oh, and I've got my little garland there, but this is the main deal. We've got my tree. So we've got little elf slippers. We've got some silvery, just generic baubles. We've then got a little elf with my name on. You've got the Grinch, because that's one of my favourite Christmas films. Santa with my name on. I helped backstage for a nativity production a couple of years ago. I got given this. I got a little Christmas decoration from a child once that I was working with. A little tartan garland that fell off the heart on my desk. Again, another decorated Christmas decoration I got given from a child. My best friend got me this one with my name and the date on. And then I've just got Santa, or like the elves' feet there. That is obviously my room decorated. I'm feeling so Christmassy. I'm loving it. And obviously I'm reading at the moment a Christmas book. I've been really struggling to get into it, so I'm hoping with like the Christmas vibes in the room it will help just cheer it up a little bit. So yeah, I will speak to you guys tomorrow with the next video. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.